Good morning, everybody. Rural here, and we are going to have a morning chat this morning. Sun's still struggling to come up, and I know some of you love this, and some of you are joining for the first time. And you're going, "Who is this rural guy, and what are we doing so early in the morning?" Well, I will tell you today. We're going to talk about advertisement, and without trying to be a trick or anything like that, what is advertising? Well, advertising is how you get the word out about something, right? Maybe there is a company that added cherry to their beverage, and nobody's going to know unless they put out some sort of message going, "Hey, new flavor." Maybe there is a restaurant that put an extra strip of bacon on that burger that is, their signature piece. How else are they going to tell you that they're charging you an extra $5 for this new and improved burger, right? Or maybe that sporting goods store down the street is now finally open and they are advertising a grand opening. There's all sorts of things, whether it is something opening, whether it is something is changing, whether it is some sort of a sale. It could be announcing closing, right? Hey, going out of business, whatever. There's many forms of advertisement and many reasons to advertise. Well, what in the world does that have to do with preparedness? Well, we advertise too. Now, whether we choose to advertise that we are looking for something, my knife broke, or my tent it constantly leaks, or something, right? We're advertising. We're saying, "Hey, who's got some suggestions? What should I be looking for? What's your opinion?" We're advertising that we are in search of an item. Well, it could be good and bad, because good, somebody can come along and give you the greatest suggestion in the world, and you could absolutely find your absolute favorite, item that you're looking for. It could be bad, because what are you doing? You're telling everybody your weakness. This guy doesn't have a blade. This girl doesn't have a tent. There's good and bad when it comes to that. Maybe we are advertising that we're holding an event, right? It's going to be a group session. You've got your mag, your tribe, your team, whatever. And we're going to go play airsoft or paintball or something. And we would like somebody to train against. So we're going to advertise and say, "Hey, do you want to come to this event?" or something along those lines. Good and bad. You're advertising that you have a group and that you are in training. Now, whether you use those words or not, there are people that's going to be able to read between the lines, or be able to, see. But it's good, because you may find really, really good training out there. Maybe there's people out there that's what they do. They have a paintball or airsoft group or whatever, and they're looking for another unit or team or whatever to train against. We go through and we advertise all sorts of different things in different ways. Now, whether we do it in print, right? We write it out, we put a picture, we do something. We can advertise that way. We can do it by word of mouth. We can speak it out, right? We can ask some people and ask them to spread the word and things like that. We can do all sorts of things, whether we pay for it, whether it's free. But it also goes into SHTF, right? You can take and you can put out signs, "Keep off my property or else," right? There's all sorts of different things that you can advertise, "Keep out." Now, whether that's true or not becomes a game of cards. Are you bluffing? Because there are people out there that's what they're going to do. They're going to power project power they do not have and hope that it works. But again, good and bad, right? You get one person or a couple of people, and they read them signs and they go, "I can't take that chance," right? They could be bluffing, but if they're not, man, I'd be in world of hurt. Versus you get the right group that comes along and they're like, "Oh, if this person's telling the truth, we just hit a major jackpot. There's an awesome score here to be had." So we can use different sorts of advertisement to our advantage, but it can also quickly become a disadvantage. Sometimes when we advertise, we're telling the truth. Sometimes when we advertise, we're hoping that people will buy the lie. Sometimes we advertise solely for the purpose of just expressing ourselves, right? We put out our favorite sports team or anything along those lines to show support. We're advertising our personality. Again, sometimes that can be good and sometimes that can be bad. So it's one of those that if you've been watching me for a while, you know that I am a two sides of the coin for just about everything. So be careful, be mindful what you're doing, what you're displaying, what you're talking about, and the consequences, both good and bad, that it can have, whether it is written, whether it is verbal, whether it is visual, what have you. Be careful how you advertise, why you're advertising, how you're advertising, because it can be extremely beneficial. It could be a lot of fun. It could be the exact opposite, and it could be catastrophic and just really bad. So just something to think about. So again, I hope you guys have a great day, an amazing day, and a blessed day. Stay tuned because there's more information to come with that. Remain united because we're all prepping in this together.